Hello. Happy Mindset Monday. How are we doing? Kim Yupa. I'm waiting for this chat. There it is. All right. The chat's popping through. The chat is popping and it's popping through. Malachi comes and says, "What's popping, people?" The chat is, you are, we all are. Okay, this person said, "I look amazing. Thank you very much. I wish I knew how to read your name. I'm sorry. I apologize." Kim Yupa. Emmy, Malachi, hello. Savage Manifesting Queen, hello. An Angel's Kiss in Spring, hello. It says finally. Oh, you made it. Mitt. Shanada. Shreya, hello. Shreya watched Yellow Jackets. Did you watch all of it? Because the season finale just happened this weekend. My life has been turned upside down by this show. Andromeda, Evelyn, Anna, Elena. Hello, Elena. Rachel, Seth, hi. Verse, hello. Elegant, Casey, Caitlin, Bianca. I think I've said this before, but Bianca was always my fake name if I ever gave a fake name, it was Bianca. Like back in my club days and things of that nature. TT, Emmy twice. Hi. Kate. Ooh, Kate says, "I manifested 10K and going viral on TikTok this week." Yes, that's awesome. Mac, Dina, hello. Brandon, hi. Leanne, hello. Heather, your SC, your self-concept is on fire. That's what I like to hear. Nice. Ooh, Angel's Kiss said, "I did the homework. Angel's Kiss said, "I did the homework. My health improved in a day." Wow, that's awesome. Saoirse, hi. Saoirse, how are you? Tommy, hello. Black Lit Chick, hello. Killa Pop Tart, Christine, hello. Heather, Earth Lover, Gonzart, hello. Ariana, Eileen, Witchy Wheels, hello. Minaxi, hello. Abaja, hello. Delaney, hello. Delaney, what's up, girl? How are you? Elegant. Michael Jackson wife, hello. I was just listening to Michael Jackson. I always listen to whatever music to get in the mood. And plus, I'm a singer, so I like to just sing random stuff. And today was Michael Jackson day. So I was just listening to Michael Jackson music this morning while I was getting ready. Joyce Ann, Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, Oddsy, Sophia. Michael Jackson wife said, "I'm manifesting 10,000 by doing the 11/11. I'm not sure what that is, but fuck yeah. Scruffy looking, what's up? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Andrew, hello. Shantae, you stay. Hello. Shantae says, "Happy Martin Luther King Jr. birthday." Hello. Happy MLK Day to everybody. Michael Jackson wife says, "My friend manifesting too." And she said that 11/11 is working. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, so let us know. Mitt, it's your first time here. Welcome. Okay, full disclaimer. I might yell. I think I'm going to get some sort of plaque or something that says caution, I might yell, or an arrow that says yells unexpectedly or yells frequently. And I'm going to work on adding that disclaimer in throughout the chat. So in case anybody pops in that's new and doesn't know that I yell sometimes and doesn't want to be surprised or take it personal and know ahead of time. Sometimes I yell. It comes from love and passion, not anger or shame. And if it feels that way, I apologize. And working to figure out what it is exactly my role is here and how much of my authentic self I show and how much I play the role of nice internet person. So, caution, I might yell. If you ask me a question, I might yell because I love you so much that I want you to get it. And it's like a big sister It's like, snap out of it. It's that kind of yell, right? So it comes from love. If it happens to you, I hope you know. I hope you know that I don't mean to hurt your feelings if I do. And it's not intentional. It's just literally to help you, okay? Sometimes I have to. That's just how it comes out of me. So I don't know how to be myself and not sometimes do that because I can't. I'm just my authentically myself, and sometimes that's how I react. So I either don't do live streams, or we understand that sometimes can happen. So proceed with caution. I might fucking yell at you. Okay. Oh my God. Lauren, hello. Tiffany, hi. Heather, hi. Savannah, hey. Oh, good Lord. Heather, is that a gold harness you are wearing? Yes, I'm dressed for the apocalypse today. I don't know why. I just felt it. Just felt like a fucking jungle day. So I have matching leopard print fucking bell bottoms on too. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on? Super. Andrew says, caution, there's fierce love in this live. I love it, Andrew. Hold on. We got to pop this on the screen so it's burned into the internet's fucking archives forever. There it is. Andrew said it. There is fierce love in this live, in this chat, in this community. And sometimes when I'm expressing things, it comes out loudly and passionately, which can be, and maybe I sound mean. Maybe I say things that sound mean. I don't mean to sound mean. I just want you to get it. So, disclaimer, disclaimed. Leanne says, I'm actually wearing an animal print sweater too. We're vibing today, Leanne. We felt it. We felt that connection. Keisha says, I totally relate to the yelling. I do the same, and it is definitely because we're passionate people. I always say it's all love. It is love. It really is love. Like, I'm not I'm not even like a yeller. Like, if I'm angry, I'm more of like a fucking cold. I'm a Scorpio. So it's like when I'm yelling, it's like, it's passionate. And when I react, I'm a vibrant, I'm energetic. So it just comes out big sometimes. So yes. And another disclaimer, if you ask me a question and I don't see it, I apologize. I can't see everything. It is not personal. I swear to you, not personal. I can't help what my eyeballs come upon and what they don't. So if you definitely want an answer to your question, super chat. Not that I'm begging for money, but if you like, I will answer every super chat question. So, Andromeda, Leo rising vibes. She's here. I am really catty today, huh? So if you want something answered for sure, super chat's the way to go. I may yell at you, but it's from a place of love. And I'm still going to give you advice, but I might be yelling it at you. Okay. Tanya says, I yell when I'm passionate and I talk chillingly low when I'm angry. Yeah, I could relate. Yeah. Like, I mean, like when I'm stressed, I'm reactive, but I'm just like when I'm reactive, I just react big just because I'm like a theatrical person. I'm a performer. So it's just like how I am, my personality is. So, if I'm reacting, sometimes it could appear like it's a bigger deal than it actually is. It's just like the wave of energy that comes out. It just comes out how it comes out. Like, I think like I'm Liza Minnelli or something inside. I don't fucking know. Okay. Elodie, did I say that right? It says, hi, it's Rainbow Reef from Instagram. Hello. Welcome to the live. Elodie says, my SP has been acting really nice lately. Just saying, we have a date next week. Nice. That's awesome. Oh my God, Tommy. Tommy says, I got yelled at in my last one-on-one. Only took 2 sessions. Officially now have my first acting lesson on Saturday. Yes! Yes, I'm so proud of you. I don't normally yell at my clients, just so everyone knows. I only yell at my clients. It's usually only when they are like, they will not stop arguing for why their circumstances are fill in the fucking blank, who cares? But like, that's when I'm like, let's stop talking, listen. And I'm just like, yeah, like I gotta get, but it doesn't happen all the time. So if you're interested in one-on-one coaching and you're scared of me yelling at you in a session, it's actually, I yell on Mindset Monday way more than I yell in a session. Even though Tommy is making it sound like it's part of the package. And Tommy, I can't wait for you to let us know how your acting lesson goes next week when we get back together. How did it go? I've been doing my lessons and stuff, and I love it. It makes me feel so much more confident as an artist in general. Onyx Knight says, thank you for sharing your content. It has helped me with inner work. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad it's working for you. KJ says, hi, Roxy. It's KJ. One-on-one was amazing. Working on my garden now. Yes. KJ. Awesome. Okay. So I said, if KJ mentioned their one-on-one session also, then I would connect KJ and Tommy, because you're both in the UK. I also found out this day of coaching both you guys on the same day. 2 men from the UK. I figured out that I had no clue what the UK actually was and what countries it consisted of, and what, like, I literally, when I got on my session with Tommy, I was like, we need to have a discussion, because I was like on Google Maps. I told my husband, I was like, hey, I met someone, or I had a client that's in UK. It's a male in UK. Maybe I can hook him up with Tommy, be, manifestation buddies. Because I'm thinking, like, they got to be like, UK is tight. You got to be in like the same time zone. And he's like, well, what, like, part? I'm like, I don't, what do you mean what part? I don't know. So we like Google mapped it, and it like blew my mind. And then so I got on there and I was like grilling Tommy about the geography of his homeland. But I said if KJ brings up his session on the chat, then I'll make sure to link you guys. Because I don't want to try not to blow up anyone's spot. Okay, where's my crystal? I feel the fucking shit raging. Where'd it go? Oh Lord. Where did I? Okay. Okay. Oh, Witchy Wheels, you had a lovely counseling session today. Nice. That's awesome. My therapy helps me a lot, actually. I'm it supposed to, right? But it just helps to uncover things, and it's like I always say, obviously, awareness and discipline are the key to really manifesting the life that you want. And the more aware you are of what you've got going on within you, and where it stems from, and what it feels like, and what it does now, and how you perpetuate it, then the easier your time is when you're working on catching your thoughts and adjusting your behaviors to match those of your ideal self. So if you can afford therapy, or you can get access to it, definitely recommend it for everybody. Morgan, thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate you, and I see you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Morgan, that was your super chat too. Okay. I saw the super chat and I was just about to acknowledge it, and then I saw your nice note, and then that happened to be the same person. Okay. Thank you very much, Morgan. I appreciate you. Oh, it's so weird that I was just talking about being self-aware. And your question is, So self-aware, but working on limiting beliefs, finally saying F the fear and preparing to start my dream career in photography. Shifting my whole life here we go. This is a bigger font. Shifting my whole life all on my own for the first time. Any tips / affirmations? Okay, so, okay, this is what's coming up for me. It's like, I can give you affirmations, but the affirmations are only going to be effective if you know what it is that you say that blocks it, right? So like, I could say, like, okay, for example, like business is booming. If your business is booming, that's an affirmation that could work unless you have a fear of overworking yourself, having too much on your plate. Sometimes we have a fear of success. Sometimes we have a fear of ultimate failure. And so, using that affirmation can work if you don't have a contradiction going on inside of you that you don't realize, right? So like, if you do have a what it is that you're afraid of, like, what is the fear? Okay, tell me in the chat. Tell me exactly what the fear is so I can give you something more specific. But I can see at least, like I've been a photographer, so I know like there's hustle mentality there, potentially be there. There's the like feeling worthy enough to charge what you should get. And for your art, there's the thing of turning your art into your job. There is the fear of obviously making money and sustaining it, of relying on yourself 100% and not having like a job to fall back on, or just like, you don't want to go out and get a job and stuff like that. So just off of what you said in your question, I can imagine that those might be some of the fears that you're working with, or some of the limiting beliefs. So Morgan says, I'm definitely working on the fear of failing myself, not being overworked, but I'm fully aware of what's holding me back. Okay, which is what's holding you back? Okay, I'm waiting for Morgan. I want to hear exactly what you say is holding you back. And then in the meantime, G says, Roxy, I started Yellow Jackets, and I'm obsessed. It's like the best show that's been on TV in a long time, honestly. Morgan says, I'm a hairdresser, so I'm used to charging for my art. Okay, cool. Okay. But yeah, so I want to know what these holding you backs are. You're fully aware. What are they? I don't want to get off track in the middle, because if I start fucking with stuff in the middle, I'm so focused. So, Sana, hello. Panda says, I started Yellow Jackets too. No, it's such a good show. Okay. Morgan says, not thinking I can do it on myself and not being worthy of making the money that I feel I'm capable of. Okay. Yeah. So pretty standard. Anybody that's an artist and is like venturing out into charging feels the exact same way. So, you're an artist, and that's normal. So it comes with the territory. So just kind of accept it, maybe not expect it, but at least accept it. Because it's like everybody's going to feel that way at some point in some way or shape or form. And it doesn't mean that you can't succeed because of it. So it's just like, it's just pointless to give it that much attention, because it just stands in your way. You're like just standing in your own way by focusing on the fears that you have. So you want to look at the exact fear that you have, and then like, what's the opposite of that fear? Let me go back up to what you said specifically. I do not think I can do it myself. So I know I can do it myself. I know I can do it all myself. Not being worthy of making the money I feel incapable of. I am capable of making the money that I know I'm worthy of. Ooh, I like that. I'm capable of making the money I know that I'm worthy of. And I know I'm worthy of this money. I'm obviously capable of making it. Of course I can do it all myself. Why wouldn't I be able to? You've already been doing that yourself. You just think that you have to like have this other label or the what is it, like this what's the word I'm looking, the certainty of the building that your station was in. It's like, if you really think about you've been a hairdresser, you've been running your own business for a long time, and maybe again you were like housed in a comfortable place in a salon or whatever, but like doesn't change the fact that you've been sustaining your life this whole time. And that's really like what you need to focus on. It's like, oh wow, look how much I've already done. I better quit saying that I can't. Why do I keep saying that I can't over and over in my head? It's really like, that's a dingus thing to do. So don't do dingus things. Morgan says, I'm working on focusing on the beliefs of what is good rather than lacking of. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. It's like there's no other option. Your thoughts are going to build, or how do I say this? The world's going to be built on the thoughts you think, period. You can't do anything about that. So, but you can do something about what you let yourself think all day long. And like, when I listen to like Tony Robbins or Joe Dispenza or any of the people that are like, I would consider, inspirational in my field for me doing this, everything they say always boils down to awareness and discipline. Everything always does. Whenever you're doing any sort of life change or working on yourself or upgrading your mentality or wanting to have a better relationship, you've got to know what you're doing to stand in the way, and then you've got to make yourself stop. There's no other way around it. And like, I just heard in my head, and sometimes these things just pop in my head. I can't help it. I heard I've made a career out of people not being able to see that. That's literally what was just the sentence that went in my head. And it's like, stay on top of the shit, man. Like, I don't want to affirm this. I do want to affirm. I don't want to affirm it. I'm going to affirm it, and it's going to help you, and we're going to move forward, and it's not going to be the case anymore. So I see so many people that want to do everything in their power except work on the fucking issues that they have. And now that I've been a coach for 2.5 years almost, actually, at this point, mindset coach, talking to so many people in the community. This is a very common theme, is running from doing the work, doing anything but the work, trying all of the techniques, but not wanting to change the fucking blaring obvious truth, which is that you manifested the situation the way it is now. And if you don't change you're just going to have all more things that are like this. There's no way around it. So, oh shit, Leanne. Okay, you guys are talking about a meditation. Leanne says, my meditation took me back to my childhood when my house burned down. So are you guys talking about, tell me what you're talking about. I want to catch up. Morgan says, so say F the 3D and slap it in the face with that's false. I'm completely capable and always have been, regardless what I've let myself believe in the past. I'm in therapy and working my ass off. Yes, ma'am. That's right. Because it's like you just believe that you can't because you've thought the thought I can't more often than you've thought the thought I can. Does that make sense? It's like you're literally we're always under the influence. We're always under the influence of something. So whatever you're letting whisper in your ear, you're like latching onto it and believing it, and you're thinking your thoughts from that perspective. But if you change what you allow yourself to listen to, then you become under the influence of that. Excuse me. So what do we got? Cynthia, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Says, hi, Roxy, love you. Thank you, love you too. Trying to manifest my SP, but he's married with a child. I feel guilt trying to manifest him into my reality. I feel like I'm breaking up a family. Any help with that? All right, here's the deal. I can't help with guilt. There's nothing I can do about that. You're gonna feel how you feel, and that's gonna affect the way you manifest, right? And that's because the way we feel affects the way we think. Unless you're very disciplined, unless you're very aware and very disciplined, like I was saying earlier. That's why I do what I talk about, my 360 method, top to bottom, inside and out, all thoughts, no days off, no thoughts off, no subjects off. So every thought is creating the reality that you want to be in. And we're understanding that this realm that we call Earth, this place that we think is this ball floating in space, is probably more like a really sophisticated VR experience. And I'm gonna get to this in just a moment, because I had this I don't know what to call it, like a vision in meditation, and I wanted to share that, and it just like raised its hand and was like, I'm ready to be spoken about now. So I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna come back to what I'm about to say with you, Cynthia, and answer your question. So I was in meditation and I was thinking, like, okay, we know that we're kind of like a computer. I talk about that a lot with people. You know, with I've made a video about it being like a game board, and I got that from an Aaron Abke video as well, too, that concept. And I've also talked to my clients about like Earth being like Chrome, Google Chrome or something, and like every website that is available to get to is on the internet. Like, let's just say all the regular websites or whatever. It's on the internet, and if you have internet connection, you can get to the website. If you know the website, you can type it in and go there. You can get to any page on that website. Any button is clickable, and that website is in existence whether you visit it or not. Starbucks.com will always, in this whatever, will always be there, essentially. And if I never go to it for 365 days, cool, it's still there. If I go to it on 366 for the next 10 years, it's going to still be there. But it's there regardless of whether I go Starbucks.com, right? So it's kind of like that with reality. The more I think about this idea of it being a simulation, or the notion of all things being created now and everything being in existence now and we having access to it all right now. Like, if you think about it, it sounds like a search engine. It sounds like a really optimized VR experience. And I was thinking, like, what do PlayStation and Xbox and all these, and fucking Meta and Oculus, what are they doing? What is their prime objective? To constantly improve the user experience, to make it more and more indistinguishable between real life. And, like, I'm condensing like a bunch of information from a meditation, so I might be kind of all over the place, but, they talk about us being made in the creator's image. If we're out here making simulations to escape reality, what's to say that that's not what we're living in right now? And a lot, people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and other scientists that are smart, back this idea. There's a lot of scientists that back the many worlds theory and things like that. And like, we know that time isn't really real, and all the energy is in existence now, right? So I was thinking, okay, so if we really are a computer, if we really are this experience, are we not like, it's almost like AI becoming sentient? Like us waking up and realizing that we can manifest and we can control. Like, if you understood that you could just type in, getmarried.com, and you would just go to that website and you could stay on that website for the rest of your fucking life, you would. And that's essentially what's going on right here, is that we're all kind of just, you're in the search engine and you're occupying the encyclopedia of information, or you're flying through these web pages and hanging out in these like pockets of reality, and you could go to any one of them. So understanding that you're part of this computer, And you're like, think about a computer just does the command you put into it. It's not judging. It doesn't care. Like my computer is not judging me if I'm going on Starbucks.com for the 8th time this week. It doesn't fucking care. It has like, it has no, and so what? Here you go, bitch. There you go. Starbucks, get your coffee. Who cares? You know, same with anybody else. Like there's probably millions of people on that website right now. You think the computers care? No, they don't. They're just doing their job, which is to display the fucking pixels. So then I was thinking, in this meditation, like the time lag thing, right? So if you listen to like the law of one, they talk about how in the beginning, human lives were lasted like 1,000 years and everything was like good and there was no conflict and no pain or anything. And people were just chilling. They enjoyed it, but it wasn't giving them like the emotional highs or whatever that they were looking for that are required by experiencing emotional lows and things like that. So they like shortened the time lifespan of human beings, like around 100, whatever. So I was thinking about that. Like, okay, so what if in one of the versions, because they're always like updating computer systems and updating Windows and Mac and fucking OS and stuff like that. So what if in one of these versions, in the beginning, they humans came here and it was a lot easier. They knew they could manifest. They could make things happen super fast. And it just wasn't given that experience. In The Secret, there's that scene where they're talking about how you want the time lag. Like you don't want the things you want to show up right now. There's like a kid looking at a book about an elephant or something. And then like you hear the elephant like pulling up or whatever. Like, and Esther Hicks talks about it too. Like you don't want everything right now. Like you believe me, you want the time, that it's all laid out in front of you. So I was thinking like, what if the reason things take long to manifest is because they had to slow down the buffering speed because it was just too instant and we weren't learning, growing, adjusting or whatever. Like I'm sure they've optimized it to where humans, we got the right machine output settings. Everything's like all ready to go so that humans can just have this like cyclical experience. Because I was thinking like, even like women's cycles and stuff, like why every 28 days is kind of like everything's so fucking mathematical. It's just very strange, like sacred geometry and like, how atoms and cells and like the like crystallizations and things, like all the shapes and the I'm seeing like geometry like bursting and then like those like those cauliflowers that are like different colors and they're like all pokey out and you get what I'm saying, right? It's all the same shit. It's all mathematical. It's very weird. And we're taught to believe it's this organic like undulating thing and it's actually like math. It's fucking weird. So anyways, my whole point in all that is to say your SP Married with a Child is just a website, the website that you have signed up to. Like you're subscribed to that website, so you fully think that's the reality. But there are so many iterations of your SP and you and this person, without this person, with a child, without a child, happy, not happy, in between, ready to go, wanting to stay. It doesn't really matter. It's all the fucking same. It's all it's just like Starbucks.com. I could go to Pete's.com. I could go to fucking Folgers.com. I could go to DonFrancisco's.com. Don Francisco, can you please make a decaf flavor of your Hawaiian hazelnut coffee? And either way, again, my computer does not care what website I go to. If I want coffee, there's so many different ways I can get it. It's my choice. But like if I'm sitting around drinking, Colombian and I want fucking, I don't know, another one, roast. What's another one? Another coffee roast? I don't know. Wanting something else. You get my point, right? It's like, then quit drinking that shit and find something else if you don't like it. French roast. You don't like Colombian, bitch, get some French roast and shut the hell up. So with love. Again, disclaimer, I may yell, I mean it with love. But really, it's like the guilt you feel is on you. That's you. Again, that's the, okay. Remember how I said you're subscribed to that reality? Guess what comes with that subscription? Free guilt, right? In that reality that you have signed, that's on that website you've signed up. It's like Netflix. You got Netflix, you got fucking SP Married with a Kid flicks, and you are subscribed. You're watching every episode. And it comes with free guilt, and you're just like eating the guilt like popcorn. as you're watching this series unfold. So my advice to you is either pick someone new that you don't have those feelings with, or open yourself up to the possibility of whatever happening, or rewrite this story and say that it's okay. It's the best thing for everybody involved. And I like to tell people, when there's like a third party and it involves a child, I always just say to people, like, make your intentions be that it's the best thing for me and the child at the top of the pyramid, and then SP, and then third party. I mean, no shade, the best for all of us, especially me and the child, and just put you and the child like at the top of the best intentions, so that, like, again, this is your conception of reality. It's all the same. Okay. So I'm trying to help you think of ways that you can look at it to where you don't feel so guilty about it. You don't know what the relationship is like behind closed doors. Maybe it's not a good situation. Maybe it actually isn't a relationship that the kid should grow up seeing. I don't know. I really don't know, but we could choose that out of the possibilities. Do you feel guilt about that? I don't know. That's your choice. So, if you do feel guilt, then I would say be soothing that guilt with saying, it's okay. I can have whoever I want. There's plenty of people for me. This person's great, and the universe is always sending me amazing people. Everything's working out in the best possible way for everybody involved. Just like bolster your down feelings and thoughts with ones that support this being okay in whatever way you can kind of come up with. And then comes the awareness and discipline part. You got to notice when you're feeling bad, or trying to manifest, or considering him married and thinking that's an obstacle. All of that stuff is you just buying into the subscription of that reality. But again, you don't have to. You can pick another one, and you can literally just make it up, because you wouldn't be able to. Okay. I think I'm seeing I've already made this analogy before. Just like a Mr. Potato Head. Like, you can make any version of Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head that you can think of and that you have the pieces for. So once you get Mr. Potato Head, you can literally do anything that you can fathom with those pieces, but really nothing else, right? If it's going to be Mr. Potato Head canon or whatever. So it's the same with reality. All the pieces that you think you have, all the thoughts that you have, if you have the thought, that's like a piece of the Mr. Potato Head. You can put it together and piece it to look like however you want. So where they're in love with you, the best case scenario is happening for the kid, best case scenario is happening for you, best case scenario is happening for the other person, and everybody is better because of the situation. That is just the ears, nose, mouth, mustache, feet, and hat that you pick for your Mr. Potato Head. But like, literally there's like, we have near infinite options. There's so many we can't count. We're like, it's almost like you have the original Mr. Potato Head, and you don't realize that there's like all kinds of, Mr. like Darth Potato Head and like Stewie Potato Head or whatever. You get what I'm saying? It's like you don't realize they're out there, so you don't, put them on your potato. But once you do, you can just put those pieces on your potato, and then you can mix it up even more. You could have like just Darth Vader's mouthpiece or something, right? And like Mrs. Potato Head's eyes. That sounds cute. So Darth Potato Lady. My point is that you can come up with literally any combination of those pieces, and it's all valid, because the pieces are already there. You're not making up new pieces. You're just putting together ones that are already there. So do you feel guilty if you put on Mrs. Potato Head eyeballs and Darth Vader mouthpiece? I don't know. Why would you? That's kind of ridiculous. Why would you feel guilty about making a Mr. Potato Head? Or like Legos. Legos is even better, because Legos have so many fucking options and so many fucking pieces, right? It's like, if you have the piece, make the thing. I don't care. You could spend years making. We don't care. You have them already. Make whatever the fuck you want. You want a booklet? Here's a bunch of them. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't matter. Just like, you can feel guilty about it, but you also don't have to, because just stop playing with the Lego set you're playing with, and just play with a different one. And you could take that to mean whatever you take it to mean. I hope that answers your question. Sana says, I was just thinking about Legos. You sent me that message. Just in general, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, if you want me to help you with your specific situation, you can sign up at roxytalks.com. Ooh, okay, I forgot about this. This is something new that I'm doing and I'm really excited about. I think it's a perfect time. We're 40 minutes in. Yeah, this is a perfect time. Okay, so I'm going to be doing something new and I'm going to be giving away. There are parameters to it. So you have to be able to fit within the guidelines in order to win, okay? So on the first Tuesday of every month, I'm going to be giving away a 20-minute Zoom chat, one question answered, like one topic kind of thing, one question, 20-minute Zoom chat for members of the Mindset Monday community, one person every month. So you must be available on a Tuesday in PST time between like 12 and 4 p.m. PST on the first Tuesday of the month. Okay, so the next time we're doing this is going to be February 2nd. And Sana says I manifested a giveaway too, I swear. Girl. Okay, so everybody here, let's just do it right now because I don't want to forget. Let's do it right now. We're going to do a little bit of a giveaway. I'm going to be giving a space out for a 20-minute Zoom chat. Oh, there's a caveat. This Zoom question is going to be filmed and will be a part of the podcast of the month. So that's the other thing. You also have to be willing to share your story and mini coaching session with the podcast guests. So this is going to be a new addition to the podcast. So in just here a minute, we're going to start a giveaway. And it's just for people who are on the live stream. If you're here live, then you have the chance to win. We're doing this once a month. And for this one, you have to be ready on Tuesday, February 2nd, between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. PST for a 20-minute mini Zoom session where I'll answer one question. And it will be part of the podcast. So it will be shared, okay? So I want to do something that's like, I wanted like the first person to guess something. I want to do it like that. I'm going to okay, I don't know. I'm going to type an animal in my notes app. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here, guys. I'm going to type an animal in my notes chat. And the first person to guess it in the chat will win this. Remember, you must be available to do the Zoom session Tuesday, February 2nd, between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. PST. Otherwise, don't enter this contest. And you must be willing to let your question and answer be on the podcast, okay? Otherwise, don't answer it. Elena won. You did it, girl. There it is. Oh my God. Okay, Elena, how exciting. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. Okay, Elena, I don't have to tell you how to contact Leanne, but please contact Leanne and we will get you scheduled in. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you for everybody that participated. That went fast. That was awesome. Sana says I'm logging off. No, Sana, you better stay. You're going to get it. You'll get it. My outfit probably threw people off. A lot of people said cheetah and leopard. Elena, you did it. Okay, that was so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't wait till next year or next month. But that's what we're going to do for now. I'll make sure that everyone is aware. We know exactly what episode of the podcast it is. But if you don't listen, would be a good reason to start listening. Because I'm going to start bringing you guys from the community on and doing little sessions on the podcast. So Elena says, I just scared the shit out of my sister in the car because I screamed so loud. Yay. Okay, someone said they sent a super chat question. Blanca. Oh no, Ayla. I see Blanca. Okay, Blanca. Ayla, where's Ayla? There you are. Okay, Ayla. Oh, let me take a little bit of water. And thank you guys so much for participating in that. That was really fun. And I may do more. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to test out this first one. Okay, Ayla says, thank you for the super chat. Hi, me and my SP are long distance. We are intimate online. Before it was great, but now it's not. I take a long time. Is there more? Take a long time to what? I'm trying to find messages from Ayla, and I just keep seeing all the animals. Wait, Mariah, you're saying you said giraffe first? Where? Because I see tiger, zebra, elephant, cheetah, giraffe. Elena. Ayla, okay, I was wondering if there's is there more to your question? And Blanca, thank you so much. Did you have a question also? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Okay, Ayla, you take a long time to finish your both versions. Okay. Okay. Did not know that's where that was going. Okay. Yeah, my SPO online is great, but now it's not. Okay. Okay. What is your question, Ayla? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you just typed in the same thing again. Can you tell me the rest of it though? Like, what's the question part? Thank you, Blanca. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ayla, I'm just trying to figure out what your question is. Like, are you... Dina says, I'm too young to listen to this answer. I know. I'm like, I'm too young to give the answer. I'm scared of where this is going. But that's why I want to know where we're going with, like, what are you asking? Because I don't know where this is going. An angel's kiss. That's awesome. Sana, yeah. Sana says we still listen to the sexy affirmations. That's what I was going to say. Definitely listen to the sexy affirmations. Okay, so more advice because I feel bad because he finishes so quick, and now I'm having fantasies of a celebrity, and it's better than the actual virtual life. Okay, Ayla. Is this a manifestation question? Like, what? What do you do to improve your sex life when you're SP? Oh my god, I'm a manifestation coach. I'm a sex coach. Listen to my sexy affirmations for sure. Dina, you've never listened to the sexy track? Girl. Okay. I don't know how to, okay. How about in being okay with exploring new things in life, affirming oh my god, affirming that you're fully satisfied and that you guys are completely connected. Witchy Will says I need an adult. I need an adult. Ayla says I feel like my sacral chakra is completely blocked. Okay, and maybe it is. So maybe you can do like a cord cutting meditation. I'm gonna put together a cord cutting meditation soon. I'm working on putting together a bunch of affirmations and meditations right now. Heather says Roxy blushes when sex comes up. I do. You know, my parents and my grandmas listen to this. Okay. Christina says try Reiki for a block. Okay. I would just say, yeah, like definitely, Heather says channel your sexy Scorpio powers. Tina says I'm only 12. That's how I feel. I'm only 12. I would be using affirmations about being, okay, you're actually 21. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So at least I'm talking to an adult, thank God. Okay. Being satisfied. He knows exactly what to say. It's really easy for you to reach your goals when it comes to that stuff. And no, there's no shame in it. I'm just awkward talking about it. I don't like to talk about it, especially like I don't like talking about it publicly. It's not my can't you tell? You can't tell by how open and free I am. Again, my parents listen, my grandmas listen, like my aunt, this is not the kind of conversation I like to have with. Definitely not on live stream. So yeah, again, I would just be focusing my affirmations on being understood and having a partner that really gets you and feeling so fulfilled and getting everything that you want and everything always working out in the way that you like it. And check out my sexy affirmations because those will help you with other things you can think and say. But I think that maybe it's time for you to have a sexual awakening of some sort, and it's okay for you to do it. I don't know what else to say beyond that. I gotta fucking tap out on this one because okay. What else? I'm so glad the questions that I get asked make me feel comfortable. And no shade, Ayla. That's just my awkwardness here. Okay, scruffy looking. What's up? Thank you. Hi, how are you? Tyrannosaurus Seth says, I stopped manifesting for an SP and focus on myself. I met someone I connected to, but old beliefs crept in and things went south. Not a question so much, but could use a Roxy style butt kicking. Seth, tell me your date of birth and tell me the old beliefs. Tell me what those were that crept in. I want to know exactly what they were. Tiffany, yeah. Ayla, the community is super there for you too. And like probably there's people in the chat that are more comfortable talking about it than I am. But if you want to talk to others, you can connect with other manifestors in the community, roxytalks.com/forum. And then we've got people posting for manifestation buddies and connecting with each other and sharing their experiences with manifesting and meditation and all kinds of stuff like that. So please head over there and connect with other people. I'm waiting on Seth to give me some more information about old beliefs. Shaykun, check out my 30 days of alignment challenge. That's what I used to, you're asking about stopping rage from dominating you. I work on that too. So my 30 days of alignment challenge is literally what I made that up as I was trying to go 30 days without reacting like a bitch. Like that was my whole point. I was like, I want to try to be not a bitch for 30 days. So I just started, that was my challenge. And then after like 6 days, I was like, this is really powerful. And so I started recording everything that I was doing. And so that specific challenge is like, the best thing I can say is try that, because that's what helped me. And then look on YouTube for my 30 days of alignment videos and my 360 method videos. The 360 method is my signature method. The official program is coming soon. So that will help you. But I'm still, okay, I'm waiting on Scruffy. Okay, Seth, you're a 4. Basically, beliefs of unworthiness I found myself chasing and grasping. Okay, so that makes sense. So I don't have my notes, so I'm only going to be able to go off the top of my head. But 4s are builders, and 4s are stable, hardworking people. And because they're very practical as well. And so sometimes when they dream and try to like go outside of their comfort zone or go bigger than what they would deem as practical or possible, it kicks and triggers the feelings of unworthiness of like, obviously, like if the positive side of you is like hardworking, determined, go-getter, then the negative side of that would be not being able to live up to those expectations and fears of not being good enough and stuff like that. So it's like, that's the other side of that coin. So, that's part of being a 4. But, if feelings of unworthiness are the issue, then you need to be paying attention to when you have them and telling yourself the opposite. And feelings of unworthiness happen in so many places other than just love. It happens with money. It happens when you're looking in the mirror. It happens with career, and so maybe when you're around certain friends, or when you're looking at social media, or like when you're looking at other people's manifestations, or who knows, like it happens in a lot of areas that not everyone is prepared to cover, because they're not doing the awareness and discipline cornerstones of the 360 method, of course. So when you have that unworthiness, like you've got to catch it in its tracks. Like you have to catch it one by one, because it just builds up, and it's really, I just heard the word in my head, subversive. Like it's just kind of like lurking around and creeping around in places that you're not really looking, or maybe not willing to look. So, Mingo, I hear your little clicky clacking toenails. What are you doing? What what was I talking about? I'm so focused. Okay. Wi-Fi. Anybody who's a 21 Jump Street fan? 22 Jump Street, actually. I'm so focused right now. Okay. So, thoughts of unworthiness need to be caught in its tracks. This happens for a lot of people when you're doing relationships. Like I've said it tons of times, but like, when you're at the high, when something feels really good, you've manifested something good, then the fear of losing it, or the questions of worth, can I sustain it? Will it stick around? All of those things that come in, if you're not countering them one by one, and you're like, like I've said before, like a game of tennis or like ping pong or whatever, you need to be hitting back every single ball. And like, if you are just, some people out there, I love you so much, but I talk to you and it's like better, but you're letting all of these, the universe or your ego or your doubts or whatever, score all these points on you, and you're not doing anything about it. You're letting yourself doubt yourself, and you're not correcting the thought and redirecting the thought, so it's like part of it is redirecting those thoughts, but also the other part of it is looking within and figuring out why you think these things, and what is triggering it, and when do you think it, and how long do you think it for, and what do the thoughts sound like, and what is the opposite of that, and what does that feel like, what does it remind you of, like getting down to the nitty gritty of it, instead of just letting yourself being taken over by your doubts. It's like, we're not doing that anymore. Like we're done with that shit. So you've got to stay on top of it. There's no other way around it. You have to, like, it doesn't matter what you've already experienced. It doesn't matter what you actually feel. Stop saying that shit. You feel it because you keep saying it. And then you experience it in your 3D reality because you keep saying it. And then you wonder why it's not happening, but you will not. For the life of you, for the love of G's, stop saying those things. And I say the same shit every week. And it's because the answer is always the same. If you let your doubts take over, or if you, if you were doing good and then the doubts crept in and tanked things, it's because the doubts crept in and you didn't fucking kick those creeps right the fuck back out. Why not? And I see this a lot too. It's like, I did the work to make it all work and everything was fine. And then I stopped and now it fell apart. Help. What do you mean? What did you do to get there? What did you do to do the relationship the first time? You even said it. I stopped manifesting for an SP and focused on myself, and I met someone I connected to. You answered the thing right there. You stopped focusing on yourself and it fucked you over. We need to balance. I'm glad you're illuminating something. Okay, Leanne, please. Balancing. Okay, hold on. What was I just about to say before why did I interrupt myself? Balance. Balancing your self-concept and your focus on yourself with love and attention on another person. Leanne, can you please send that to me for podcast? That's going to go out in like February, first week of February. Just note me that, please. Because I'm working on making my business work for me in a way that helps me thrive. So I'm going to start filming all of my podcasts on one day, not after mindset. So that I just am focusing on mindset. I can stick to my 2 hours and not feel overwhelmed by all the things I have to do in the day. And then somehow like I'm overwhelmed by the fact I just fucking realized that. You know how I procrastinate getting off? It's because I know I have to get off and do my podcast. And I'm like, I'd rather stay here and hang out with my friends and talk about fucking yellow jackets and shit than do my podcast. So now that I don't have that pressure, I just looked and it's only been an hour and it feels a lot longer. And normally I would look up at this point and it'd be like 2.5 hours already. I'm like, where the fuck did the time go? So maybe me not having the pressure, knowing that I have to film something else after this makes it not go by so fast and I won't have to procrastinate getting off anymore because I need to set my boundaries and I need to stick to them. I'm just letting you know. I'm just speaking out loud and letting you know what's going on with me. But so anyways, for February obviously is like Valentine's Day. So we're going to do a little bit of love content for the first couple weeks. So I like the idea of like talking about how to balance your self-concept and your focus on self. Because it's like, how do I focus on myself and be present for a relationship? That's what we're going to talk about. So tune in to the podcast and tune into the podcast because one of these is going to be your friend Elena getting coached on the podcast live because we just did a giveaway. If you're just joining us, a few things. First of all, sometimes I yell and I apologize. It's done with love. Second off, we just did a giveaway for brain focus. I can't look at the chat and be mid-sentence. I can look at the chat and be mid-sentence, and I always say focus. It's so great. We just did a giveaway for a 20-minute question mini coaching session to air on the podcast. I'm going to be doing that once a month. We already did the giveaway earlier, so if you're just joining in, try making it to the lives because we will be giving stuff away. It'll happen more. So at least this time we had a nice fun little giveaway. And congrats to Elena. She's going to get a little coaching session that will air on the podcast in February. So stay tuned. Okay. Leanne says, Andrea, I didn't mean to accidentally hit someone. Sorry, Andrea. Okay, I think I grabbed... Nope, okay, I see Emmy. Thank you, Emmy. I didn't see your super chat. I see it now. Yeah, okay, Emmy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I haven't heard from you in a while, Emmy. Like, I haven't gotten an update. Okay. Emmy says, can you tell me more about my birthday number 28? Baby, are you in here? Oh, could you please bring me my numerology book? Oh, that was good timing, Emmy. Of course it was. It was divine timing, wasn't it? Can you tell me more about my birthday number 28? I've tried to research, but I can't find much specific info. Thank you. Yes, of course. So me and my team, we're putting together it's right here the whole time. Thank you. We're putting together a download for everybody or anybody that wants it. And it is a like a PDF download about your birth date number and how it corresponds to like how you manifest and how you can manifest like through and around your birthday number, using it as information to guide you. You're an 11, right? 28. Oh no, you're a 1. Okay. So that's coming soon. So I'll let you know, of course, when that's ready. You'll be able to download it from my website. But in the meantime, I'll let you know. So Emmy's a 1 because you're 28. So 2 plus 8 is 10. And obviously 1 plus 0 is 1. And zeros just amplify the energy of the number. So you're a 1. A 1, they're natural leaders. They're ambitious. They desire success and achievement. They're great creators, innovators. They could be entrepreneurs. They're generally risk takers. They're initiators. They have the ability to get their visions and creative ideas into the physical world. On the downside, they have to deal with laziness and procrastination, angry outbursts and frustrations, blaming others for their issues, potentially coming off as inconsiderate, maybe forceful or rebellious, and sometimes even afraid to take the lead. So like earlier, we were talking to Seth about being a 4, where, 4s are really able to build and create and you're hardworking, but the weight of that, the achievement, the goal, the weight of the possibility, worthiness to achieve the goal weighs on them, right? So as a 1, because you're a natural leader and succeeder and achiever, it can cause you to be afraid to take the reins or afraid to move forward. You can work yourself into paralyzed, overwhelmed, things like that, right? So being afraid to pull the trigger, kind of an idea. But again, you're a self-starter, innovative. You create opportunities for yourself. You're determined. You have endurance to stick it out. And your perseverance helps you get through the struggles and find success. And like for you, Emmy, for sure, like I know you're a succeeder, right? Like the first time you asked a question, you were like, I want to move here. I'm like, so say you are. And you were like there in like a month. So, right here is thrive overcoming obstacles. So it's in your nature to try to like outdo things and win and succeed and overcome. You're endowed to be a great leader. You can fight and fight without retreat until victory is won. But you can also be overwhelmed or exhausted in your ambitions. You're always ready to jump in and take control. You can also become depressed when you're not achieving your ideals, maybe feel like a square peg in a round hole. You are a pioneering person though, so you're starting over. That 1 is about starting over. So you're out on the leading edge. You're unique in your own way. And again, like the part of your lesson as a 1 is going to be starting things over. So it may feel like you're constantly having like starting over from scratch or having to do something again, but that's part of the journey. And so being a 1 comes with the understanding that there is going to be newness all the time and new things happening and maybe feeling like you have to do something again, but that's part of it and just to embrace it. So does that resonate, Emmy, with being a 1? Emmy says, wow, that's so accurate. I've been building up the courage to start my own mobile massage business, but I'd rather let somebody else do all the work. Nice. Well, do that. Build your mobile massage business and then hire people to do the massaging. And then you just, organize or, get an organizer if you don't want to do that part. KJ says, gotta go. We'll catch up on the rest of the upload. Thanks, KJ. Let me see. Did you ask any questions that I missed? I don't know if I missed anything from you. I'm scrolling. Keep scrolling. Why? I don't see. Okay. All right, KJ, it's good to see you. And if you want to connect with Tommy, you guys are both in the UK, so that you can have a manifestation buddy that's in close proximity. Eileen, will I be uploading meditations? Yes, I will. I'm working on getting my schedule more aligned so I have more time to go into the studio, but I will be recording next week. So we'll be getting more meditations and affirmations out to you soon. Malachi and I are working on a lot of stuff. So I definitely want to get out a bunch of new stuff to you soon. I'm going to be getting you a new download. That's going to be the numerology, the birthday number, numerology and manifestation and how that's going to affect you. That's coming soon. The official 360 method is coming soon. I'm really excited about that. And I will be doing a live, like a live class as well. Probably around March-ish. So that's some stuff coming down the line. RoxyTalks.com if you want to sign up for one-on-one coaching or if you want to get jump started on any of my courses right now so you don't have to wait to talk to me. Well, I mean, you wouldn't be talking to me, but you wouldn't have to wait to get started. Because I don't have any sessions open probably till maybe next week. Okay. Evie says the third party is no longer in the picture. Yes, nice job. Oh, and Leanne, Leanne, thank you, Leanne. Said Roxy just released a marriage meditation last week. Yes, I did just release a marriage meditation. I am going to be, like I said, putting out a lot more meditations and affirmations soon. Eczema says, how should I meditate? Okay, if you go to my website and you go to the free resources tab, I have a free meditation guide. And I just it's just like 2 pages long. And I just talk about how I meditate and like how I get myself into that space to receive information. And so I would just say, Eczema, go to my website and download that just because it's going to be more eloquently put together than I can just like ramble off right now. There it is. Thanks, Leanne. I was just looking for this link. I want to pin it to the chat. If you are interested in speaking with me one-on-one, you can sign up at my website, roxytalks.com. Leanne also linked it to the chat. Eczema says, do you think I should work on myself or manifest a boyfriend? 100% work on yourself. How about this? The reason you don't have a boyfriend is because you're not working on yourself. Everybody listen up. Not saying you're not working on yourself, but yourself is not your priority yet if you're still trying to manifest someone into your life. Like I feel like there is a point at which there is an understanding when you're really in that space of I know that I can have it all and everything is working out for me. You're not trying to manifest any person. You understand that they're lucky, that you're giving them the attention, and it's all unfolding the exact way it's supposed to. So if you're not there yet, if you don't understand that about manifesting an SP yet, then yes, you need to work on self-concept. And actually, I'm going to talk about that in my podcast next month. So in the first, oh my God, my nails are so long. Okay. I couldn't grab my phone because my nails were too long. Let me see my calendar real fast. I'm going to tell you. Hold on. I'm going to hold up my cases. It's pretty. Okay. So Feb. Okay. A couple things. First off, February 2nd is the day that I will release the podcast about self-concept and juggling manifesting a person. But I also just realized that Elena, when we do our chat, February 2nd is actually a Wednesday and not a Tuesday. So it will have to be February 1st. Same day of the week, different date. So Tune into the podcast on February 2nd for an episode about, the self-concept work and when and how to switch over to focusing on manifesting a person and that whole delicate dance. That's what we're going to talk about in the podcast, Feb 2nd. So Leanne's going to tell me that because I'm going to film that tomorrow. Okay. Evie says something about blah, 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 astrology, who cares? What's important, says, makes me doubt if this is ever going to manifest or like if he may not be the one. That's all that matters. Like the astrology behind anything is like, Sana, do you get your hair done tomorrow? You want me to ask the pendulum? I'm already saying yes. That's what my spirit told me already, but we'll ask the pendulum. What did I got, I'm so on foot. What the fuck was I saying? I can't remember. Sorry. Oh, yeah. It's the fact that you doubt that it's going to manifest, that's why it's not manifesting. He may not be the one, and you should get clear on that, because if you are going back and forth, you're not offering a clear enough signal, and that's why you're not getting a clear enough response. Oh my God. An Angel's Kiss in Spring says, Roxy, fun fact, in that French movie, my character's father is going to be my celebrity crush. He's playing my father. I did not affirm it to be that way. That is so funny, but congrats. Okay. Sana wants to know if she should get her hair done tomorrow. Obviously, yes, but we'll see what the pendulum says. Can you guys see it? Oh, I'll hold it up higher. Okay. Should Sana get her hair done tomorrow? Yeah, obviously it already went to yes. Yeah, but it's a little yes. Why are you unsure? Okay. Bruja says, please, mindfulness meditation to connect with higher self. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing one to like connect with your higher self. I have some cool ideas for that, actually. So, yeah. Sanam, hello. Exima says, damn, Roxy, you picked up on everything. Okay, that's good. Corinne, is Sultan your future hubby? My intuition's telling me no right away. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to see what does the pendulum say? Is Sultan her future hubby? That person's future hubby. Okay, it says no, but just know that that's just the level of belief that you have. So if you want that to happen, you're going to have to you need to stop asking and start declaring. Elena says, definitely treat yourself to that hair pampering. It's a little yes. Yeah, because I can tell, like, if it's a strong yes, it'll swing really hard. But if it's like a meh, it'll just kind of like, eh. So I can kind of tell, like, either like your belief in it or like the likelihood, like I can kind of gauge where you're feeling about it as well by the way that it answers. But like but I answered it myself. Like as soon as I saw the questions, like I heard the answer in my head. So I could also just be completely influencing the pendulum. So also don't fucking listen to me at all. Do your own question. Ask yourself. Sana, you're getting your hair done tomorrow. Yes. Please tag us so we can see pictures. Witchy Wheel says, is having a career an important part to manifesting? I physically can't work, but have the limiting belief that I need a hard job to manifest my dreams. Okay, yeah. So like, the belief that money comes from hard work is pervasive throughout society. I'm deleting that one from my system. Actually, okay. You know how I told you guys earlier about the visual I got about us being in like this simulation and all this stuff. The reason it came to me is because I was like, in my meditation, I was like, you know what? I want to rewrite my money story. So I literally just like, I don't even know enough about computers to know exactly like what it is, but when people they pull up like the code like on like out of the start screen, it's just like black and there's just like code in there. I kind of did something like that in my visualization. I just like pulled up a search bar and I was like Roxy's or my um money beliefs or like money story or whatever. And then like I opened it, let the folder open, and I just like saw all the like file names of beliefs, and I just like looked at them and saw, I was like, fuck these, and I just deleted them all out. And then I just started replacing them, like seeing new like belief programs entering in that blank space and filling it up and just becoming my new library of money beliefs. And that's when I got the like visualization of us being this like super sophisticated, like basically being like sentient AI. The movie, the Free Guy, that Ryan Reynolds movie, if you guys watch that movie, he's like the first AI to gain awareness or whatever. But like, what if that's just what we are? It makes sense. So, just don't limit yourself. It's that easy. So, Witchy Wheels, you don't have to do anything to manifest your dreams. Your dreams are already manifesting. Like the first time, remember when you were like, I want to be an influencer? And I was like, put that shit in your bio. And then like, all it takes is to claim that you are that and then start living from that perspective. So how about your life is completely sustained? The universe fulfills you physically, mentally, emotionally, monetarily, spiritually, in every way. You're taken care of, and you always have more than enough. All your bills are always paid on time, no matter what. Like stuff, just kind of rewriting the story and not having it have to do anything with working. Just that like I'm fine and everything's fine, and then whatever needs to be done is taken care of. I don't care when or how or by who, but thank you. Intending that. And then Renee says, how can I manifest 10 clients with a year-long contract at a certain price point? Start saying that you have that. If you want something, I always say, if anytime someone says like in a session, like I want this, I'm like, okay, if you want it, then you have it. I want 10 clients a year with year-long contracts at blah, blah, blah price point. I'm so fuck yeah, I manifested 10 clients with these year-long contracts at this price point. It's so amazing. I'm going to help them in so many ways. I can't wait to get started. We got this, and this going on. They're going to elevate their lives in so many ways. Like, get excited about what it means. Like, a year-long contract at a certain price point, that tells me that your program is probably very transformative and very high caliber and probably worth every penny. So if you have a really great program, then you need to be like singing its praises internally and being super proud over, the benefits that people are going to get from your program. Like as a coach, I can just tell you that's something that you have to start understanding and learning and reconciling is that you may not be perfect in every way, but you're working on it. You're learning more and you're understanding more and you're sharing that with your clients. And that's all that matters. I'm also talking to myself right here. But what you offer is life-changing, and it is helping people, and it is going to help them live a better life, and it is priceless and invaluable, and it is worth way more than any random shit anybody could ever spend their money on. And there's just really no way around that. Like emotional growth and understanding and connection and learning how to achieve your dreams and whatever it is that you're coaching people with is worth more than the money than they're going to pay you. And that's a fact. And that's why people pay for coaching, is because it's a fucking bargain to get the information that they're getting. I have several coaches. I do like 5 different coachings a month at least. So, I'm just like, wow, I'm so abundant that I can work on myself this much. Like, again, knowing that what you offer your clients is something amazing, and then standing from there, are they going to pay for it? Yeah, they have to, because any coach will tell you, if you give something for free to people, they're not going to do it. Like they might do some of it, but you don't get the same commitment out of something that you get for free than something that you pay for. So it's good to charge. You have to charge because you need to be replenished for the energy that you're putting out, and they need to charge it they need to pay for it so that they have a stake in the game. Like, you know what I mean? They've made their stake and they have a foot in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a claim. What is the saying I'm thinking of? They've staked their claim, something like that. That's this first step in deciding to change your life. Sometimes it's a paywall, and that's okay. Sometimes it's not a paywall. Not everybody's going to think that the price you're thinking of is that expensive. There's going to be some people that like scoff at that amount and think that you're undercharging, or think that you're not, like, you know what I mean? So like, really the amount is irrelevant. It's just what you think about that amount versus what you have to offer. So you need to reconcile those things. Be okay with the fact that you're charging. Be okay with the fact that people are going to change their lives just from coming in contact with your coaching. And fuck yeah, you got 10 people on board. That's amazing. And come back and keep us posted. Okay. Sally, you're very sweet. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate you. Dina, I was just looking at that message that you just clipped. I saw that. I get kind of triggered about death, but I just want to say, like, if you're manifesting a person that's dealing with death, don't put a time on their healing. I think it's just going to hurt you, and it's just going to hurt them. Grief is something that you cannot describe or predict or anything. So if you want to have a relationship with this person who's going through this thing, then you should be there for them without any timeline or expectation, because like the grieving of their mother is going to take, I'm guessing, obviously takes precedence over you. And I don't mean that you're not important. I just mean that like they have to grieve their mother. And that's the most important thing than being in a relationship with someone that's like, when are you going to be done grieving your mom? You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you're doing that, but it's like, it's kind of like what your question kind of sounded like a little bit, with love. Disclaimer, if you ask me a question, I might say something that you don't agree with or whatever. Okay. Paige says how to claim your thoughts as reality, not just as thoughts. When you have them, if you have the thought and you think, oh, that's not real, or that's not my real life, or yeah, I wish that could happen, or it's just a thought, it's just a dream. It's that thought, it's that contradictory thought that's the problem. So when you have the thoughts and you want them to be your reality, say, this is my reality, this is happening for me, this is what happens for me, this is what's unfolding in my world. And then if you doubt it, you counter the doubt. This guy says, I'm very patient. I know we'll be together when he is healed. It's just so painful because I do miss her too. I love her very much. Yeah. Like, my best advice for you is to just feel through the grief. Like, you can't get around grief. Like, it sucks. It fucking sucks. There's nothing to do about it except grieve fully and feel the feelings when they happen. Because if you push them off, you're just gonna have to feel them later, and it just bottles up and makes things worse. Oh, okay. Max says, I think I doubt my affirmations or thoughts a lot. That's exactly what I'm dealing with. So Mac, like, you need to be doing 360 method, and you really need to you have to counteract the doubts. Like, the doubts are affirmations, and you're letting those affirmations win the vote, essentially. Like, they're winning the vote. And so that's the reality you're getting. You have to counteract. You have to answer back to the doubts as well. Okay. Leanne, thank you. It's last call for super chats. We got a half an hour left on the chat. Okay. Twixie says, is it very wrong to manifest someone you don't really know yet? Because, like, what if they fail you? So, Twixie, to me, what stands out in your message is not about, like, whether it's wrong to manifest someone or whether you know them or not is irrelevant. I have a video on manifesting strangers. Watch that on my YouTube channel. But it's the what if they fail you that's like the red flag for me, because that just tells me that you have an expectation to be let down by people, which means they probably let you down a lot. So if you are bracing yourself for being let down and trying to protect yourself from people letting you down and disappointing you and all that stuff like that, failing you, then it's those fears, worries, and doubts, and then bracing yourself for it that is causing people to continuously let you down. So it's not about manifesting a new person. It's not about manifesting, it being wrong. It's like you need to work on not letting your thoughts talk about people failing you. Thank you, Elena. Elena is linking my 360 method video. 360 method is my signature process. That's what I use. That's what I teach my clients. It is, again, all thoughts, no thoughts off, no days off, no subjects off, top to bottom, inside and out. We're always controlling the way that we're thinking and describing our world because we're always manifesting 24/7. So, and my 360 method official program is coming very soon, within the next couple months. So please stay tuned if you're interested. Obviously, I'll keep you posted and keep you updated on things to come. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's talk. Okay, I'm starting to get. Okay. Let's talk about homework. Let's talk about homework. Who did homework for last week? Jess Pepper, can you manifest your SP who you have blocked? Should you unblock them? Watch my video. My most recent video that I put out about being in no contact. Should you text your ex? I think something like that. That'll help you. Oh, that's an antique. Pumpkin Spice says, Roxy, I got a raise at work. Yay. Totally thinking of getting one-on-one with you so you can yell at me. Yes. And we need to talk about Kyle Cease. Pumpkin Spice saw Kyle Cease at a vegan restaurant in LA. And I got to tell you, I wasn't jealous because that's not a reality. I was just like, yes, we're all manifesting seeing Kyle. Leanne says, I did it, Tiff did. Okay, Leanne and Tiffany, please let us know about I want to hear about your homework results. And Andrew, never dive into a pool with no water. Exactly. That's exactly the answer. If you should unblock the person that you've blocked. Are you ready to dive into that pool? Sanam, you love Kyle? We love Kyle here. We're Kyle stans, and Pumpkin Spice just saw him in real life. Pumpkin Spice, you're a vegan then? Because you said you were at a vegan restaurant. Or were you just by a vegan restaurant? Leanne says Kyle is vegan. I don't know if he's always vegan, but I know he's done like vegan challenges. I've heard him talk about it before. Okay. I need Leanne and Tiffany to tell me about their homework. Or else I'm going to forget and just blow right past. Tommy says, bought my friend Kyle's book and affirmed my value. She really appreciated it because she feels like she's at a crossroads in her life. That's awesome. Kyle's book is really good too. I liked Kyle's book too, is what I was trying to say. Oh, Tiffany says, you emailed me because I saw the email like right before. I saw that Leanne sent me and said Tiffany sent an email. I saw that like right before I got on live stream, so I didn't actually get to see it. Leanne says, I saw my younger self carrying my marching Mickey Mouse doll, LOL, all around the age of 8. Which is when your house burned down, so you started seeing that whole scene. Okay. Can you remind me of what the question was? Witchy Wheel says, I stay up till midnight every Monday to hang out with you guys. We appreciate you, and I'm sorry to stay up so that. Annie's a vegan. Hey, Annie. Pumpkin Spice says, I'm 80% vegan. Is there a technique that goes, and then he said blank, refresh my memory, please? It sounds like revision. Just revising what actually happened. Ooh, Annie says, I manifested a random deposit of $1,300 in my bank account today. It came out of nowhere. Oh, that's right, Leanne. Okay, meditation on higher self, wounded child, and self. That's right. Okay. Okay. I thought it was that too, but I wasn't sure. Oh, Naomi's vegan too. Yeah, so that was like the Holy Trinity of You, which we talked about on the podcast. Did that podcast episode come out? Sorry, some things just blur together after a while. I apologize. Okay. So Leanne, your house burned down at age 8. Interesting, right? Okay, so Leanne, that obviously traumatic. That would kind of like, ooh, Leanne. I don't want to give too much of your shit away, Leanne, but Leanne, you're kind of like an adult child, right? Which I am too, which is probably why we gravitated towards each other. But Leanne, you've always been, you hang out with younger people. You've always like kind of shied away from the older thing we talked about, that with like your mom, of you like wanting to stay young and stuff like that. Having a house fire at 8 years old would definitely like, what do they call it? This is like a psychological, it's been a long time since I was in college. Don't judge me. What do they call it when you have trauma at a young age and it like stunts you at that age and you're like kind of like emotionally stunted in that place? That thing at 8 years old, Leanne, I don't think it's a coincidence that part of your deal is like being young for your age, right? Because you've kind of like been like frozen at that trauma of 8 years old, maybe. Mm-hmm. And also you're a 6, and 6s are nurturers, and keepers of the space, and losing that space could maybe set you up for fears and insecurities of safety and longevity, long-term, things like that. Oh, you're a life path 6, right? Leanne, your birthday's a different day. What's your birthday again, Leanne? I'm sorry. Brendan says, I keep seeing / hearing about more people traveling, and I can just feel that I'm next. My dad got paperwork for us to get passports, and it will happen. Also, my mom randomly brought home a $250 bond, so basically free money. Nice. Sonam says, I relate to that adult child thing because of trauma. Wow. Arrested Development. Thank you, Blacklit Chick. I'm like, what's that thing called? Yeah. That thing. And so it's like that wounded inner child is just like looking out for protection and stuff. Oh, you're a 9. Okay. So a 9s are about completion and wholeness and satisfaction and fulfillment as well. But also completion and fulfilling. Remember, didn't you say didn't you call yourself a closer or something like that? Or did we talk about, I feel like we had this conversation. You said you're like a closer or something. Lots of endings and life lessons. Lots of endings in life. What the fuck? A fucking fire sure would be an ending in a life lesson, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be? But you already know these because you already read my notes. Okay. Okay. Where are we at time-wise? Okay, we got 20 minutes. If you want a super chat, last call. Joy, is it possible to manifest someone to change the way they act towards you? Yes. Watch my rewrite your specific person. I have a couple of videos of that. Rewrite your specific person. Blacklit chick, you have a psych degree. Oh, okay. I don't have a psych degree. I have a behavioral science degree with an emphasis in psychology, but I also minored in criminal justice. I was like, I just want to know about weird people. I just want to know about people's brains. Leanne, you're a catalyst. Ooh, have you heard that Anna Nalick song? Oh my God, I can't talk. The Anna Nalick song called Catalyst. Because I just heard it in my head. It's a really, really beautiful song. I want to make sure I say your name. Kyla? Will there be more homework put out this week? Yes, 100% homework. Dina's a life path 6, but she's a personality number 7. Nevaeh, it's your first time live. Hi, Nevaeh, welcome. If you're affirming / scripting, but you feel yourself going through the motions, you're not doing it correctly, right? I wouldn't say it's necessarily incorrect, but there's a certain, how do I say this? There is a certain certainty to going through the motions, right? Because like, what am I trying? I'm sorry, I'm trying to pinpoint something here. When you're going through the motions, you're not trying anymore, right? Isn't that what going through the motions feels like? I'm not trying anymore. I'm giving up. And like, there is a way in which giving a certain way to give up that benefits us in manifestation. So, if you're going through the motions, I would say that it's not the worst thing. It's better than not going through the motions, but definitely just take your awareness of the fact that you are going through the motions and become present in your scripting. And so a couple things that you can do in your affirming is, so let's talk about scripting and affirming separately. For affirming, look out for, if your affirming has gotten stale, then and you're asking this question about going through the motions, you're obviously not in a place where you feel high vibe or uplifted, or you're not connecting spiritually and emotionally. You're not doing your meditations every day. Like, you're not on top of the connection within you if that's what you're thinking and talking about, right? So you're doing like empty gestures, which is better than not doing the gestures at all. So if you're just doing empty gestures, that's kind of good, because some people have a problem taking action, but they have a great intention, but they have a hard time taking action. Ooh, thanks, baby. Yes. But you're kind of like, you've already taken the action. So just start amping up the intention. So when you're doing your affirmations, if it's starting to feel stale, turn the volume up or turn it up to 11. Like, if you're saying like, yeah, life is great. How about, damn, my life is so good. I'm just something, just a little, turn it up higher, dial it in more. And also look out for the places. Is this ASMR? Look out for the places where you're describing apathy, stagnation, boredom. Is it working? Not good enough? Am I doing enough? Can I really do this? All the BS that gets in the way, those things are definitely going to be lurking in there and not getting addressed if you're feeling this way. The other thing is, when you're scripting, try like either working in more gratitude, or like visualizing each sentence that you're doing. Take pause after each sentence and visualize it, or change things up. Start scripting for a specific outcome, or start scripting generally, just change something up so that you can get more interested in it. Bruja, what makes scripting so powerful? Okay, this is a question I'm answering completely intuitively because I don't really know the answer, but part of it, what I'm seeing is the mm, uh, the pen to paper, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual connection. You're involving all of the senses. You're like cementing it into your reality. And then also, I just saw that. Remember, I was talking earlier about us being like a computer. You're like writing code. So, like, if you're a computer and you're rewriting the code, why is that powerful? Because computers run off code, right? I mean, I don't know exactly how that works, but right? Like everything is binary in code, right? So, or I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's like if it's all code and I'm just acting out code, then why would rewriting the code be powerful? Because I'm acting out code, and that's all I do is act out code. You Demi, hello. Ooh, stopping by to say hey, looking forward to the new affirmations. Thank you. I appreciate it. So am I. I'm really excited about putting out new affirmations. Anna says, Roxy, what is the best thing about this life? Oh my God. This is the best. That question, honestly. Oh my God. I don't know why, but that question just like, you just, I love that. That just like uplifted my spirit. I love it. What is the best thing about this life? Everything that you love about it, you getting to experience and do everything that you love about this life and connect with people that you can have fun doing it with and enjoy being around. Witchy Wheel says, I find scripting so ironically fun. My favorite childhood film was Barbie and the Secret Diary. She basically wrote her dreams in her diary, and the next day they came true. I always wanted that diary. That's what scripting is. I tell people all the time. It's like you script your world at night, and then you wake up in the morning and you go live as if that's the world that you scripted is the world you're living in today. I love Barbie. I was a Barbie girl too. Okay, so we need homework for this week. Janessa, check out my video about manifesting the opposite and hot and cold behavior from your SP. Okay, and everybody that's asking about your birthday number, I want to read everybody's. I do, but it's also like a lot. So just stay tuned because I'm gonna make like all my notes. Me and my team are putting together. You can't see that, but me and my team I have like these notes for every number. So come on, bitch, focus. She don't want to. Oh, it's the 8. That's me. I have these notes for everybody. And so we're putting together a download for everybody so that you have a guide about your number and how it affects your manifestations. So that's coming soon. Probably by the end of I intend to have it out by the end of the month. Witchy Wheel says, that's why I find it so cool. The magic wasn't in the diary, but in Barbie. And that's what I'm doing now. Yes. Naomi was obsessed with Barbie too. I love Barbie. I still have a bunch of Barbies. Okay, so what do we want to do for homework this week? Okay, everybody needs to rewrite their story. That's what I just heard. Because we're talking about scripting that came up for a reason. Everybody, I don't care if you just rewrote your story yesterday. Homework is this week. I want you to really, really rewrite your story. I want you to look at everything. I want you to look at your relationships, romantic and otherwise. I want you to look at your money story. I want you to look at your career story, your ability to succeed, your self-esteem, your self-concept, your thoughts on timeline. Do things happen for you fast? Are you waiting? Have you been waiting a long time? Does it seem like it's never going to manifest? Like, I really want you to look at your current situation and I'm just going to say what I'm hearing in my head. Line by line, rewrite it. Line by line, rewrite the reality that you're living in. Wishy Wheel says, rewrite my story. Perfect, especially with my current life change. I'm on it. Yes, exactly. And we're all kind of, we're all always rewriting, right? We're manifesting every single day. We're constantly working to revise and get ourselves in the right place mentally. So what our homework is going to do for everybody, I want us all to rewrite our stories, come up with something that you actually want to happen. And I want you to push past your like normal state of expectancy. So like taking your like best case scenario, and then I want you to double it. Whatever it is, double it. Whatever the goodness is, double it. So go big with your story, because we need to have something a little bit far out for us to go towards. And we all need to be dreaming bigger, okay? Remember, we are just AI acting on a program. We could literally manifest any reality that we can think of. If you have the thought of it, you have to be able to manifest it, because you could not get the thought in your mind without access to it, okay? Or without being able to get to that reality. So homework for everybody, rewrite your story, look at your current situation exactly how it is. Relationships, self-esteem, physical characteristics, where you live, your relationship with your family, your relationship with your colleagues or your employers or your employees, your relationship with money, your clients, your social media, like your friends. I really want us to like, what is your life? So start first and write out, if you want, a description of your current life as is. This is what it is. This is how I feel. This is what I experience. This is what I expect from people. This is how things unfold for me. And then again, line by line, I want you to rewrite it and come up with something new, come up with something better, and then double that shit. Like exponentially, multiply it. That's the word I want to use. Multiply it so that it's a bigger dream for you, so that we can go a little bit bigger than what you may have tried to give to yourself. Paige, can you manifest instantly? Yeah. So Chaz and Paige are both asking about instant manifestation. I have a video about the time lag and the science behind why things take long. But I was talking earlier, I don't know if you were on the chat earlier, but I had a meditation today where I was like shown this, how, we're like in this really sophisticated, like basically, VR. And that the developers have just done a really great job of fucking optimizing the user experience where we can't fucking tell that we're here. And once we realize that we're in control, you kind of just hack the system and you can really get anything. So the time lag needs to be there for Earth, because we are too powerful without it. And maybe there's lessons that need to be learned between now and the arrival of the thing that you want. So you want to learn that lesson so that you can get that thing. Ooh, bitch. Oh my God. So many people just got called out right now with love. I'm so sorry. This is for all of you guys who are waiting on your SP and you're waiting on your manifestation. If it's been a long time coming and you still haven't got your manifestation, the universe and your guides want you to know that you have been avoiding the lesson, and that's why it's not happening. Because all right, so with the time lag, what I just got was that, like I said, I just said it, so I'm going to try to grasp it again. It was that we're too powerful without the time lag. And sometimes there needs to be a lesson learned in between the moment of requesting the thing and the moment it arrives. It's almost like I'm seeing like a meal that requires an appetizer. Like you can't have the meal without the appetizer, or like you can't. Okay, what am I saying? I'm seeing like a trilogy in my head. I'm seeing like the arrival of your SP is the second movie. Your great relationship is the third movie, and the first movie is you learning the lesson that's in between you and your SP. And the reason you don't have it right now is because you're not learning the lesson that you need to learn. Brandon says, sometimes I can't tell if it's manifestation or premonition. You're right. Yep. It's both. And I know that because I'm the same. And that's actually like that's why that was my first manifestation. I accidentally manifested somebody that I did not know in a state that I did not live in. It was 100% manifestation before I ever knew about manifesting. And it blew my mind so much that I dove into figuring out, did I predict that or did I make this happen? Either one was going to be fucking great, but I needed to figure it out. And the answer was both. Renee, I love it. Says Renee, I'm going to double the price of the program. You bet your ass you are. I love it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why you're having trouble finding the worth in it, because it's worth more than that, than you're trying to tell yourself. Sanam says, I don't know what the lesson is though. All right. Okay. So if you find yourself in that space of like, you don't know what that lesson is, then just start. And actually, this is something I want to say to people too that are working on this time lag. You can manifest that the lesson comes and is revealed to you. And like, you can manifest the parts of it, like the parts of it that you're blocking, you can use affirmations to unblock it, like mechanically. Like maybe you don't know what the lesson is yet, but saying that you learned your lesson and you're glad you moved past it and you finally get it now can bring the lesson to you without you having to figure it out yourself. Does that make sense? So it's like a roundabout way of getting the answers that you need, but just by saying that you have them. And stop, for the love of God, saying you fucking don't. Stop saying it's not like, God damn. I don't like to get this fired up sometimes, but it's just like it blows my mind sometimes how many times people can be on this live chat and I know who you are. I can remember your fucking screen names, and some of you I talk to a lot. And it just blows my mind how many times you have heard me say, and I've seen you agree in the chat. I've seen you, yeah, whatever, that if something's not working, you need to stop saying that sentence first. And if things are hard, you need to stop saying that sentence first. And if it's been a long time and you don't know why it's working for you, you need to stop saying that sentence. Those sentences are manifesting even outside of your fucking issues that are standing in the way of your relationships. They're like, I call them like meta thoughts, or they're the thoughts about the thoughts. It's like the glue. It's like, they're like ligaments. That's what it is. They're like ligaments. They're ligaments and tendons between your thoughts. You think that it's just about the SP and the self-concept and the love, but you don't realize that you're using your manifestation power to say that it doesn't work for you more. You're saying that more. You're implying it more than you're actually affirming for the relationship. If the numbers were if the numbers were reversed, you would have your partner. Paige. Okay, Paige, I'm actually going to do a podcast episode about this specific thing. It will be out February 2nd. When you're manifesting SP, do you work on both yourself and SP or drop SP? Leanne, will you please copy and paste Paige's comment that she just left and put it into the notes about the SP, that podcast episode, so I can reference that specifically? Brendan says, let me erase my message. Elena says, hot, must be full moon because today's chat is powerful. Must be a full moon. Yeah. So if anybody wants to, bring in and usher in a change and harness the power of the moon, fucking do a spell tonight if you want. Do your rewriting of your story tonight and fucking put your fucking scripting in the window and get moonlight on it. Do some witchy shit if you want, It's up to you. Okay, it is time. Homework again is to rewrite your story. Oh, it's the wolf full moon. Ooh, thank you. Ah, woo. So Oh, whoa. Your homework tonight is to rewrite your story, top to bottom, inside and out, line by line. Pick something different. Whatever you're experiencing now, whatever you're affirming now, like when you're having the feedback of like the feedback loop of looking at your 3D reality and then this is what I'm experiencing and it's coming back to you, I want you to rewrite that story and come up with something better. And when you come up with something better, I want you to double that, right? I want you to double the goodness just because we're all thinking too small for ourselves. So homework tonight, rewrite your story, or this week is to rewrite your story. But if you want to do it tonight, there is a full moon. So why the fuck not? Add that in there. The chat. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. If you want a manifestation buddy, someone to help you, help keep you accountable and help keep you on track and hold you accountable while you're manifesting, head to my website, roxytalks.com/forum. And there's a bunch of posts. You can connect with people who are looking for manifestation buddies or post your own seeking another person to manifest with ad. Thank you, Leanne. You're very kind. We've got meditations, affirmations, music, roxytalks.com, and also Roxy Talks on all streaming platforms. There's going to be new... Amanda, you're awesome. Amanda says, hi, everyone. I took a screenshot of the assignment. There's going to be a new sexy affirmations track coming, plus more meditations and affirmations coming from me soon. I did, and yes, Anna asked if I'm doing the homework. I am doing the homework with you guys. So yeah, I'm going to do a rewrite of my story, even though I just did one like 2 weeks ago, but I still don't know if I fully resonate with it. So I want to do another rewrite. So yes, I'm going to do the homework with you. And I usually do. Okay. What was I talking about? Ariana says, can't see the moon tonight. Snowy sky. So sad about it. What if you manifested that you saw it? Like just visualize yourself seeing the full moon and maybe you'll see one somewhere, somehow. Black Goddess says, yes, I need a manifesting buddy. Go to roxytalks.com/forum and go find yourself a manifestation buddy. Oh yeah. And coaching. Music. I was talking about music. Malachi and I are working on new affirmations, new meditations. I just put out a meditation to help you manifest marriage. That's out on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, there's a manifesting marriage meditation on my channel. And there's more meditations coming, more affirmations coming. I asked your opinion on the sexy affirmations. I'm making a part 2. So I did post on my YouTube channel, in the community tab here on YouTube, suggestions for sexy affirmations. If you wanted to leave some, feel free. I might not use them, but I might. Amanda says, yay for affirmation tracks. More affirmation tracks. Yes. Thank you. I'm really excited. I could have released so many last year, but I also was having a rough year personally. So I want to put out as much as I can this year and just try to give you as much of the content that you want. Oh, Black Goddess, you're new. Hello. Thanks for joining us. I smell sage. Okay, so S191 says, can I say I appreciate the marriage manifestation? You're like the big sister I always needed. Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it. I'm really excited to put new meditations out. Malachi says the new ones are dope. Of course they are, because we just keep getting better every day. My stomach. Can you guys hear my stomach growling? Because my microphone's kind of low. I apologize. Okay. Sanam says, I burnt African sage tonight. I smelled it. Black Goddess says, yes, more affirmations. I use yours every day. You're truly a blessing. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And we're always taking suggestions for affirmations as well. Leanne says, I smell Old Spice Sport. Is that, I don't want to say, is that because of where you just got back from? Yes, it is time for me to have some food. Thank you, Amanda. And I'm not going to procrastinate getting off anymore because I don't have anything to dread that I have to do. In fact, I want to eat some food and enjoy my day. Oh my God. Malachi says, Roxy still doesn't want to put moans in the sexy affirmation because people will think it's me. And I don't want them being like, oh, Roxy's moaning on this track, and then listen. And then, you know what they will do from there. A baby affirmations. Woo! I don't know if I want to do those. I'm too scared to make a baby affirmations fucking tape. Yeah, I don't want to put that on me. I'm sorry. I have to draw the line at baby affirmations. All right. Did everybody watch Yellow Jackets? Because the season finale was just this weekend and it was fucking great. They did not do us wrong like they did with Dexter. No spoilers, but fuck that show. Just kidding. But yeah, go watch Yellow Jackets. Go rewrite your story. Onyx said you might get a baby doing that. Exactly. That's why I'm like, no thanks. Like, how about this? Listen to the sexy affirmations and then just envision being impregnated. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Leah says, I have some great no baby affirmations. Oh, okay. SDC, I have a video about being blocked. Check that out. Check out that on my channel here. Okay. All right. I love you guys so much. Please go forth and rewrite your story. And then when we get back next week, rewrite your story as soon as you can. Like, I mean, it is a full moon, so, you might as well just like do it. Now rewrite your story, send it off to the moon. And then like, this is you from now on. From now on, you are in the unfolding process and you're open to whatever lesson needs to come your way in order for you to become that person, okay? Because sometimes there needs to be like emotional and spiritual upgrading and up-leveling that needs to be done for you to make that leap to that person that you say you want to be. So if you say you want to be something, or you say you want to be with someone, or you say you want to experience something, and then you don't do the work to actually become them, you will be manifesting nothing for years on end. And I only say that because I've seen some of you that I love dearly still, I love you so much. Some of you I have seen are still manifesting the same situation. You have not changed the way you talk about yourself. You have not changed the way you talk about your SP. You have not changed enough to make progress. And I just want to know, like, what the fuck are you waiting for? Oh my God. I didn't know what I was going to say. It just came out. So anyways, I love you all. Stop waiting for your manifestation to come through and start asking what you can do to become the person that gets that manifestation. Ask not what you can, what is it? Come on, JFK. Ask not what your manifestation can do for you, but ask what you can do for your manifestation, okay? I love you. I appreciate you. If you want me to help you with your specific situation and figure out what's going on within your life, one-on-one coaching is available at my website, roxytalks.com. I've also got amazing courses and workshops that you can get started on right now if you don't want to wait to get on my calendar. We also have great music, meditations, affirmations, vibes by Roxy, all kinds of great content to help you stay in the mind frame of your ideal self while you're going about your everyday life. YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, search Roxy Talks. You can find a manifestation buddy at my website, roxytalks.com/forum. People are looking for manifestation buddies to help hold them accountable so they can stay on track with their manifestations. I have manifestation. I have more affirmations and meditations coming your way soon. We have the numerology download. So if you want to know about your birth date, I've been talking about numerology a lot lately and how it affects your manifestation. Stay tuned because I'm going to be making downloads for everybody for your birthday number. That will be coming soon. I'll let you know when it's available at my website. And what's the last thing? Official 360 method coming very soon. So stay tuned if you want to be a part of that initial run of the program. It's only going to go through the first time one time. So I can't wait to actually sink my teeth into my official method and get it out there. So that's coming very soon. New podcast episodes coming. And we're doing something new on the podcast where we're going to actually be interviewing members of the Mindset Monday community. The ability to win a spot on the podcast and get live coached on the podcast is only available to my Mindset Monday people because you guys show up here every week and come talk to me. So who better than to do on-camera coaching? So Elena won for this week, for this month. We did a giveaway in the beginning. Elena won. So make sure you're hitting up the live streams because those chances will happen only live on Mindset Monday. Just to reward all of you for being such amazing members of the community. Shaykhun, message us hello@roxytalks.com if the download didn't come through, and they'll get it to you directly. Twixie, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio sun, Leo rising, and a Capricorn moon. So, thank you, Linda. I appreciate you. I'm trying to give you guys a bunch of new stuff, new exciting stuff so that you can focus in, different ways and just jumpstart your practice and jumpstart your, kickstart everything. So homework this week, rewrite your story. If you want to do it with the full moon, might as well. It's out there tonight. But give yourself a new story and then double that shit, double it and maximize it and amplify it because it's probably not good enough. And I mean that with love. It's probably not good enough. I don't think any of us are thinking big enough about ourselves. So that's our homework. Write a new story, then double it. Potentially. Ooh, Finn, hold on. We got to put your fucking message up on the video so that everyone can see it forever. Where's Finn? Finn says, you helped me manifest my SP back after 1 year of no contact. Finn, that is amazing. We love to see it. Can I do a pregnancy affirmation? No! I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not putting my energy. I'll make more sexy affirmations because I'm okay with the output. Like if I get, if I'm manifesting that, I'm okay with that. Putting out a baby's affirmation, I do not want to manifest that back just by default of putting the affirmations together. So I have to draw the line at babies. I'm sorry. I got to draw the line at pregnancy affirmations. I can't do it. Okay. Finn, if you're up for it, I don't know if you're a member of my website yet, roxytalks.com, but we have a success stories tab on our forum. And if you would like to go share your story and share how you manifested your SP back after no contact, we would love to see your story. So if you're down, roxytalks.com/forum, and then go to the success stories tab and share your story if you are interested. Because I know the people in the community want to know how. I know they do. Okay. Emirate says more money and career affirmations. We'll put that on the list. Anna says, Roxy, I really enjoy your music. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you. I'm really excited to bring you more. Okay, I got to jump off. I did really good today. I only went 15 minutes over. That's really good. Proud of myself. My business coach was right. Okay. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Be good to yourself this week. Stay focused. If it gets hard, laugh it off. It's hard and fuck yeah, that's cool. I'm doing something right. If it's hard, that means you're making changes, right? Just say that you are. Who cares? I'm making progress, and that's amazing. This is what if it feels hard, just be like, this is what progress feels like, and just push through, It's okay. Just say that it's okay, and then it will be. All right? So, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Do your homework. And I'll